sister friends, and welcome to Born to be Zesty. If you're new here, my name is Tori. I'm a fashion, beauty, and lifestyle creator based in Dallas, Texas, repping for the fierce and fabulous over 40. I also share my passions for food, fitness, and home decor. On this channel, I unapologetically pour into self so that I can be at my best to pour into others. If that sounds like your vibe, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. So today I am doing a fashion video. Fashion inspo to be exact. I have not done a just straightforward fashion video in far too long, and it's about time. Today I just needed something to make me happy, something to make me smile, and as a fashion girly, playing in my closet tends to do that for me. That being said, I have shopped my closet, pulled together 10 very chic, elevated, and effortless winter fashion looks to share with you all today. As I mentioned, that this is all about inspiration. So as such, I used a lot of monochromatic looks. I think monochromatic looks are always very chic, very elevated, and they always read very high end, shall we even say expensive. There's something about a monochromatic look that is just very effortless, very timeless, and extraordinarily chic. I also wanted to focus on monochromatic looks because as this is a styling inspo video, I think that when you've got a monochromatic look, it really helps you to kind of hone in on the pieces and not necessarily trying to recreate the color combinations to put the look together. And they're very simple. We are not reinventing the wheel. However, we are just thinking with intention and putting together looks that are very stylish and very effortless. So without further ado, let's get into some winter fashion style inspo. We'll start with my OOTD, which also happens to be my dinner look for this evening because Trevor and I will be going to dinner after I shoot this video. There will be no cooking going on today. This is one of my favorite sets. She absolutely does not get enough shine, and being that it is such a luxurious and beautiful and easy outfit, I definitely need to wear this look more because she is absolutely fabulous. And my scent of the day is the Valentino. I believe this is the Extra Intense. This smells so good. It's very warm, slightly spicy, sweet. I'm going to pop up the notes because this has quickly become one of my absolute favorite. So let me take off the cardigan so that you can get a better look at this gorgeous knit dress. It's got nice thick braided sleeves, sweetheart neckline here, very feminine touch. It's got the cable knit details down the sides, nice split in the back, a midi dress, bodycon, really nice heavyweight quality fabric. This set is from JLuxLabel, if I had not mentioned that before. It is an older set, but I think this is one of their staples that they continue to carry. So if it is available, I will definitely link it below. I just popped it on with a pair of cream knee-high boots. Because the knit cardigan is so very substantial, I went in with heavy jewelry. This kind of like channel set necklace with the matching bracelet. I went in with some heavier earrings. Again, I'm sporting the fro. We've got to do all of the little things to kind of glam up the look. This look calls for weightier accessories because it is quite bulky and there's so much weight to the look itself. I felt like initially I had on a pair of studs and they just seemed to kind of disappear in the look, and it was not doing anything to help elevate and bring the look to life. The cardigan is really what sets this look off for me. This is really like more of like a knit coat. It is very, very heavy, very weighty, beautiful quality yarns. You've got the cable knit throughout, big chunky sleeve, and this gorgeous shawl collar that just frames the face, adds that dramatic weight to the cardigan. Oh, so good. What I love most about it is the length of the cardigan. As you can see, it comes all the way down to my ankles. I absolutely love that. It gives it a bit more drama, adds another layer of sophistication to it. This is just such a great look. I also like that it's got some pretty large patch pockets here on the front. Everything is better with pockets, and this is just a great look. She's cute for dinner, she's cute for brunch, she's cute for like a casual but elevated, entertainment setting. This is a fantastic look, and this is why I'm shopping my closet. There are some gems in there that definitely need to get more shine, and this is one of many. Here we've got another very feminine look that I'm really, really loving. I have to tell you, this skirt, I think I've had this skirt for a little over 2 years and I've never actually worn it, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm jumping ahead. Let me work my way from the top down. So I've got on this really beautiful sweater situation. This is old from Zara. It's kind of giving like a bomber jacket feel. I'm going to come in close so you can see the details. Like, this is such a great piece. Let me just say, another one that I don't wear enough. I think I've worn this sweater twice in the 5 years that I've had it, and I absolutely love it. It's a beautiful piece. And this is why playing in my closet from time to time is such an important task for me. Sometimes, again, you just have so many things. You get overwhelmed by all of the pieces in your closet, and you ignore some really great gems, only because in your mind, they require a little more putting together, but in the grand scheme of things, it's just a sweater. I can throw this on with a pair of jeans, a really nice pair of cream, high-waist pleated, wide leg trousers, and a nice pair of boots, and it's just, look, there's so many different ways that I can wear this piece, and in this exercise, most of the pieces that I have pulled out, I will tell you that are pieces that do not get enough light, which is why I intentionally reached for them, intentionally styled them up so that I can wear them with intention. Okay, back to the look. I went in with pearl studs to pick up on the pearl look, as well as some cute like little pearl bracelets. Nothing needed on the neck because the sweater is doing enough, but you've got to accessorize. So I kept the rest of the accessories fairly minimal. Also wearing my Reach Your Heart tennis bracelet. I'm also wearing my Epi rings. These are these beautiful eternity bands. They're double stacked. I'm trying to hide my nails because they're absolutely atrocious. I've got some home projects that I need to take care of before I get them done. But the rings are absolutely beautiful. I'll be sure to link them below if you're interested. It's a really good job of accentuating and framing the waistline. I think I picked this skirt up from Chic and Sepia. It was a Black-owned online boutique. I do not think that they are in business any longer, which I really hate because they had some amazing pieces. Unique, great quality, just, such a good boutique. Anywho, this piece, it's got a nice wide waistband. It's got a little bit of like a drop waist here, and you can see it's got like some thin ribbing detail that then moves down into like a wider, heavier ribbing detail. It's a knit piece that has both structure and movement with those same cream croc embellished knee-high boots. The boots are also from Chic and Sepia, if I did not mention that before. And this is the second look. Very feminine, very elegant, very chic, and very effortless. And I absolutely love it. This look has got some layered elements, adds a lot of texture. There's a bit of juxtaposition here, and I'm absolutely loving it. So before I get into the rest of the look, let me show you the shoes so that I can put them on. So, going with this little bootie, this is from Cozy Island. They make incredibly comfortable shoes. I think I shared this one in my last video where I talked about my top 5 wardrobe categories as I am working to simplify my life and my wardrobe. If you haven't seen that video, be sure to go check it out. Now, I decided to go with this shoe because they do such a great job of matching the pant. But one of the things that I always talk about when it comes to elongating the legs, because I have short legs, whenever whenever you match your shoes to your pant or your shoes to your leg, it reduces that visual break so that you don't see like a break in coloring that and chops the legs up into pieces. You get one continuous color, one continuous element from, you know, the pant leg down, which works to elongate the leg. So I'm going to pop on the booties and then we'll get into the rest of the look. These beautiful, and I do mean beautiful, faux leather trousers. These are from Aritzia. Absolutely gorgeous. They're butter soft. They've got this really nice pleating detail here, which really works to elevate the garment. Of course, they've got belt loops, pockets at the hip. It's a nice relaxed fit. By the way, Aritzia makes exquisite faux leather garments. Like the feel, buttery soft. They are absolutely giving leather. There is nothing cheap about them, and they are available at a phenomenal price point. I've got on this faux suede overshirt. This is old from Zara. I've had this for several years as well, and then it's got the silver snap details. I went in with a very simple silver hoop. Gives a little bit of a choker effect. Anytime I'm wearing anything that's kind of got like a V-neck or a scoop neck, I tend to go with necklaces that have more of like a choker feel. I think it creates balance between the V-neck and the neck. I think I'm trying to always highlight the V-neck, and then I want to highlight the collarbone and the décolleté when you're wearing a V-neck. So to me, a choker just makes sense. And I've got it layered over this really beautiful, simple lace V-neck camisole. So again, you've got the mix of textures with the faux suede. You've got the satiny look and the lace of the camisole, as well as the leather look in the trousers. If I were just wearing this at home, running errands or what have you, I would probably just leave it open like this. Very relaxed, very effortless. Of course, I give, you know, a little push of the sleeves, and I would go in with some accessories. For this look, I would probably just go in with my David Yurman stack. So let me pop those on quickly. David Yurman is by far my favorite jeweler. They just make the most elegant and timeless and exquisite pieces, and they're just absolutely stunning. I kept on those Epi bands. Epi does handcrafted jewelry. They are having a Valentine's Day sale coming up soon with some really amazing sale prices. I will be sure to link these as well as a few of my favorites down below. Be sure to check them out. So we can also give it a tuck and give it a bit more styling. To give it a little more polish, I just put the buttons together, gave it a bit of a tuck, bloused it over, definitely to give that, again, still keep the feeling very relaxed and effortless. We've still got the push of the sleeves to give it a little zhuzh. I'm a collar popper, so I would definitely pop the collar on this. I mean, it's faux suede, it's only going to stay but so popped, but you guys get the vibes. I would probably also go in with just a really simple thin belt in the same tone of the pants with a silver buckle. I do have one. I'm just being lazy right now. I don't feel like going to go grab it and dig it out. But again, you guys get the overall vibe. This makes it just giving it a simple tuck, still leaving, you know, the cami exposed, giving that bit of blouson. Definitely adds a little bit more polish and refinement to the look, but it's still very effortless, very timeless, and very chic. And I absolutely love the way this came together. For sunglasses, I would go in with these Ferragamo aviators. They've got the silver framing, darker lens. Nothing could have made me better. Okay, again, for this next look, I want to show you the shoes so that I can put it on, and then we'll go over all the rest of the details. I am wearing this navy blue heel. This is from Cozy Island. Again, I mentioned them before. They just make incredibly comfortable shoes. They have nice stable heels. They're breathable. It's got this removable strap, so you can wear it as just the plain pump, or you can add this gorgeous like little strap detail. It's got this beautiful gold buckle. I actually did an ad for this shoe in a collaboration with Cozy Island. I'll be sure to pop it in while I'm putting on the shoe, and then we can go over the rest of the look. This is the shoe your spring wardrobe is craving. Platform for leg lengthening height. Ergonomic design built for stability. Slip-resistant treads. Breathable fabric with day one comfort. Arch support and cushioned insoles. A removable strap for added versatility. Timeless elegance with modern simplicity. Spring into comfort and style with Cozy Island. Here is the next look, and I'm quite smitten with it. It's definitely giving elevated casual, and I'm here for it. So let's go over the details. Of course, I'm wearing one of my favorite sweatshirts. This is from H&M. I've shared this sweatshirt with you guys many times before. It's got the Soho 1971 embroidery across the chest. I just loved it. I lived in New York for 12 years, and so it's just, you know, it's just a little reminder of home, and it's a really cute and really well-made sweatshirt. As again, you can see the contrast in the embroidery, which I really like. So I went in with gold accessories to complement the embroidery in the sweatshirt. Did a little brushed gold stud here. And why not go in with this chunky gold necklace with the round ball details? I layered it with a white button down. Everybody needs a classic white button down. I just did a little zhuzh of the sleeves because I definitely want to reveal a bit of that tailored cuff. I let the hem of the shirt hang because it gives that very relaxed, effortless, and easygoing feeling. Wearing a pair of really nice tailored navy trousers. These are from Zara. You've got the pleating detail here. Again, the pockets at the hip. It's got welt pockets on the back. It's also got the wide cuff at the bottom, which adds a really nice tailoring effect. And of course, these beautiful navy pumps from Cozy Island. My David Yurman stack. It's two-tone. So you've got the silver and gold mix. Because it's such just a really classic and timeless look, it works really well with the sweatshirt and the overall vibe of the outfit. So kind of do like a little tuck of the hem of the sweatshirt so that it really kind of works to accentuate, you know, the tail of the button down. It's just giving very effortless, it's giving very stylish, it's giving very sophisticated, and it's a really modern take on a timeless look, and I'm absolutely here for it. For sunnies, I would go in with this tortoiseshell colorway. These are from Amazon. It's giving classic, it's giving retro. It's got that aviator shape. I like the way that the tortoiseshell kind of adds another little layer of depth that really works to play off both of the navy and the gold. Love the shape of the lens. Again, it's giving that retro vibe, and it just adds a little bit of classic edginess to the look that I absolutely love. So I've got a bit of a 2-in-1 going with this next look because I do have another element that can be layered to this just depending on the vibe that you're going for. So for this, I'm going with this beautiful, deep, rich oxblood, burgundy, whatever you want to call it. I absolutely love this color. It's just rich and decadent, and I absolutely love it. This cute button down that I picked up from H&M, I think, maybe last year, 2 years ago. You can see all of the texture on it. Elevates the garment and gives it a lot of points of interest. Gorgeous satin midi skirt. Again, another classic piece. Beautiful. They match perfectly. This skirt is from Zara. I've had it for several years, but of course, you know, they come out with them every year. Very flattering to the feminine silhouette, and I love it. I've also got on a pair of patent leather booties. I believe these are from 9 West. Also a pair that I've had for a couple of years. I also have them here in black. They're super comfortable, and they just work with so many different pieces. For this look, you could also opt for, you know, a really dainty and feminine heel. This one I picked up on Amazon. They are amazingly comfortable. I have these in 3 colors. They're absolutely beautiful. It is just an exquisite shoe. It is inspired by the YSLs, and this one at a fraction of the price. I highly recommend them. I'll be sure to link them below. I'm a boot girl, so I'm always going to opt for the boot, but you know, depending on the vibes, where I was going, what it was for. Like if I were wearing this into the office, I may go with something like this, or if I was going to a business meeting, meeting or to church or something of that nature, I probably would go for the slingback. I still have on those little brushed gold little button earrings. I added a little gold necklace. It's got the like little double hoop action here. I believe that this is from Gorjana, a piece I've had for quite a while. The gold for me just adds to the richness, but again, I needed something with a little bit of weight but not too much, because I am going to add a layering piece to this just to give another option for the look. So I wouldn't just wear it like this. Of course, we're going to style it. So rather than tucking it and having all of this bulky fabric through here, what I would do is give it a little tie. Bring that in. You can opt to tuck in the back if you like, or you can kind of leave it fishtailing. And then I will just take these parts and you can pull it around. You can either tuck it under the shirt or you can tuck it into the skirt. But it creates this really cute kind of like semi-knotted wrap detail. It keeps you from having all of that additional bulk under this really soft fluid fabric and adding, you know, additional girth to your waistline as well. So this is what it's giving. And like I said, you could always tuck this. I kind of like that little detail kind of hanging out in the back. So that is one option, and you can wear it just like this depending on your weather if you don't need an additional layering piece or what have you. This is very chic, very feminine, and very pretty. However, you could also go in with this beautiful wool sweater. I actually think this is kind of like a mohair blend. So has really nice texture on the sweater. It's got a nice deep V-neck and it's cropped. It's right at the top of the skirt, so you're not revealing any skin. Did a little bit of a zhuzh of the sleeves to reveal a little bit of that cuff. Again, left the shirt unbuttoned so that you can get a little bit of that texture here. I also left the tail out, so you've got a bit more texture coming here in the back. Because this is cropped and I didn't want to have bulk under the cropping of the sweater, which would make it bulge, I just took the shirt and I tucked it under my bra and left the tail out so that you can see that bit of detailing. The texture in the top, in addition to the sheer elements, the mohair blend of the sweater paired against this beautiful satin skirt. Nice play on textures, which adds interest to the look. It's feminine yet effortless, and it has a nice juxtaposition to it so that it's not too girly and it's not stuffy. It still has a very modern element to it because of the cropped sweater, the texture in the top, and just the blending of all of these beautiful elements. Now for sunglasses, this is a part of my Amazon sunglass collection. I just love the structure of these. You see how it has like a little bit of depth on the framework? So good. These just give rich auntie vibes and I love it. Next up, I have another really simple, effortless, and timeless look. It's classic but modern, and really the only thing that makes it modern are the design and style elements in these gorgeous faux leather pants. Let's get into the look. I'm just wearing this very simple and classic mohair sweater from Zara. It's one of my absolute favorites. It's nice and thick and chunky. I love the texture and feel of it. It just gives luxe, and it's just a very simple, oversized, chunky knit sweater. Not much more to say about it. I paired it with my Read Your Heart studs. I also went in with some gold ear cuffs because again, it's a very simple look, so I needed to add a few elements just to give it a little bit of a zhuzh. I've got on this faux leather cuff trimmed in gold. This is also from Zara. I picked this up a couple of summers ago. This really beautiful statement ring that I picked up at TJ Maxx just to add some additional gold touches. we just got to give it just a little zhuzh, a little something, something. I would actually love to see this sweater with like a nice big gold brooch, something that kind of gave it a little bit of gathering in here, or even a brooch here, kind of like, you know, at the base of the sweater to kind of give it a little zhuzh, little gathering effect kind of here where I've done this tuck. Let's get into these pants. These faux leather trousers, they're giving lambskin. They're absolutely gorgeous. I love this overlay situation. These up from Style We a couple of years ago. I shared them with you guys in a haul. I love these. Like, I am absolutely obsessed with these pants. They just give a look. They're just so intensely interesting. And I'm wearing these with those little black 9 West booties. I mean, this look is very simple. It's a sweater and pants, but you look like you have really given maximum effort, and there's really not much to it. And that's the way that we kind of need to think about things. Like, we always think like, oh, that's just so dressed up. Like, it's a sweater and some pants. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing dressed up about it. It just looks intentional. You don't need to have this like extra pair of faux leather pants with all of these various like elements to it. This look would be just as good with a pair of classic 5-pocket leather pants. It just works. These are super old from Zara. This is a style that you can pick up so many different brands. I find them every year at Aritzia. As I mentioned, Aritzia has some of the best faux leather that I've ever seen. The quality is A1, chef's kiss, like they don't miss. The point is that the look works even with a pair of traditional bottoms. You could do this with a pair of just black jeans or a pair of black trousers. Very chic, it's very effortless, and it's just a really stylish, simple, comfortable look. For a daytime look, I would go in with these sunnies. These are from Amazon. They just give it that really smart look, and just a little something again to polish off the look, frame the face, and just add to the intention. The Amber Lens does a great job of picking up the few gold accents that I've added to the look to perfection. Nothing could have made me believe no one could have gone. Okay, next I have another really simple look. This is a long knit maxi skirt. I picked this up from Zara a couple of years ago. It's stretchy. It's just a really simple everyday basic. I'm also wearing this like semi-sheer turtleneck situation. It's a really nice fabric, has super long sleeves, really, really cute. And I just paired it with these taupe booties. Again, it is a fully monochromatic look, makes the body look very long and lean. I absolutely love it. Now, the one thing that I wish I had for this, because I would wear it just like this if I had like a low slung, like a wide low slung belt that would just give it just a little bit of accessory, something with like silver hardware. And then, so I had to adjust my lighting situation. I think this works. Okay, so I would have gone in with these taupe Ferragamos. I absolutely love these. And that would have given just a little... So then I would just go in with this tones of like oatmeal and taupe woven throughout. I love the oversized like cowl neck. Allows the turtleneck of the sheer top to kind of rise through, framing the face. I absolutely love that. I would pull up the sleeves to reveal a bit more of this turtleneck. I am just somebody, I need a little zhuzh in the sleeves, but when I'm layering, I want those additional layers to show. And for something like this, where it's sheer and it's giving the effect, like I want you to see all the effects. You need to catch all the vibes. So it's a little bit cropped in the front. It's got like the little split hem detail on the side, drops a little bit lower in the back. So it is covering the bum just a bit. I love this look. Like, it's simple, it's layered, it's warm, it's extraordinarily really comfortable, but it is definitely giving feminine chic. It's very effortless. It's just a look. Let me pop my sunglasses back on, darlings. Hold on. Yes. There are no extraordinary elements here. It's just the way that they come together to give you something that looks intentional. Again, anytime you're going with that monochromatic look, it always gives elevated, it gives high end, it gives I'm expensive, darling, and I just threw this together to run out, and I love it. Chocolate on chocolate. Girl, she is just luxe. Oh my gosh, I love this look. Okay, I'm just wearing my Read Your Heart studs. Both pair are from Read Your Heart. This beautiful, deep, rich chocolate wool turtleneck with the split cuffs and the gold buttons. This is super old from Zara. I've had this piece, I don't even know how many years, like over 15. I love it. It's just the richness of the chocolate. The fabric is fantastic. And look, I mean, it is still in impeccable condition. I'm telling you, it's all about picking the right pieces. Price point does not determine quality. It's just looking for the fabric, looking for the construction, how the garment fits and falls on the body. And now, honey, let's get into this skirt because she is the star of the show. This great little piece here is from Amazon. Like I said, you can find great pieces everywhere. Let's get into the details. Inner layer here. This one that drapes over creates this like little ruffling effect. Like she's got a hidden zipper here up the back. Not too short. When I took this one out and put it on, I was like, oh yes, indeed. The looks just started coming. This one is also available in this really nice burgundy color, which I am absolutely considering because why not? I mean, look at it. So cute. So I just paired this with a pair of chocolate brown tights. They do a great job. They're almost exactly the same color as the turtleneck, which is fantastic. Helps to make it a cohesive look. And then you go in with these absolutely beautiful Zara boots. I think I got these maybe last year. I shared them with you guys in a haul once I picked them up. They just polish off everything. These boots look super luxe. They look so much more expensive than they were. I think these were around $70, which I don't know if you guys have been in Zara lately, but honey, have y'all seen the price tags? What? This look, she is looking and I love it. Look at the skirt. Look at the skirt. Look at this skirt. Very simple, very effortless, very chic. It's definitely giving intentional, but she is giving a look. I think for this look, I would go in with the Lorvets. Again, they've got that shield action. It's got the gold detailing, the ombre brown, the nice rich chocolate brown. I think these just really work to set it off. Yes, indeed. Get into it. Oh, but she's cute. She's cute. Ooh, 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 ooh. Putting together the garments in your closet that have not seen enough daylight, the garments in your closet that you think are too dressy for everyday wear, and they are absolutely not. There's no such thing as dressing up. People who think that you're overdressed just don't know what it is to be fabulous. Wear your clothes, darling. However, for this look right here, I had to go ahead and break out the coat because y'all see. Because what? Honey, you throw on this coat. What? And especially in the winter where, you know, the coat is the look. I want the look to be looking, so I would take this and tie it in the back to kind of cinch the waist a little bit and like open up that coat so that you can see what's going on with all of this right here. And then we flip that collar and then bust out the Fendi first with the gold hardware. Girl. What are we saying? And if the shells aren't your jam, like look. Look at that. And these are from Temu. I think I shared these with you guys in a haul too.
Cause always make you think you going crazy. Something in the way they lie, manipulation. No more patience. Cause there's a million things that I'd rather do than to be fishing for truth.
Here is the next look, and I'm slightly obsessed. Now this one is not fully monochromatic. However, I didn't have the piece that I wanted. So again, we're shopping our closet, so I'm making work what I have. So let's get into the look, and then I will add the last piece. Peplum detail. You can see the texture and the print in the fabric. It's sleeveless. I love the way that it caps right at the shoulders. Really puts a nice emphasis on these strong sculpted shoulders. Now this piece here, actually I just realized this is a full Zara look. That was not intentional. I am still wearing my Reach Your Heart studs. This piece here is actually a belt, but I almost wear it exclusively as a necklace. It just offers such a really nice sculptural detail. It's very different. And anytime I need an outfit to have a nice little pop, I tend to reach for this. The top is old. I think I picked this up in Zara sale last summer. Now this skirt, get into this faux leather skirt in this beautiful green color. It's got, functional cargo pockets here. It's also got side pockets here at the hip. It is a maxi skirt, which I absolutely love. The faux leather fabric on this is really, really nice. Zara did a great job on this one. But another piece that I do not wear enough. I've never worn this piece at all, so we are wearing our clothes, and that is why I am shopping my closet, because actually this skirt still has tags on it, so does the top, and so does the jacket that I'm about to put on with it. These boots, these are the same boots that I had on in the last look, those beautiful raisin colored boots. I just kept on the brown tights as well, and she does have a nice little kick split in the back so that you can make those nice long strides. We picked up this jacket along with the matching shorts maybe 2 years ago. Never worn them outside. I just keep waiting for the occasion, and darling, the fact that I am alive and breathing is the occasion. You've got to stop waiting for moments. Wear your things. Wear them now. Create the occasion. Time is not on our side, okay? Not to be gloom and doom, but at 53, I realize that I have more years behind me than I do in front of me, and the conditions of my current life and all of the things that are happening in my immediate world have taught me that today is the time. Now is the moment. Live in the present. Live your life. Make the moments. Make the occasion. You are the occasion. It works perfectly with this green skirt. You can see that it's kind of got this like dramatic draping detail here. The way that it's got all of this billowy fabric in the back. Oh, just do a little zhuzh at the sleeve. Little pop of the collar. I would allow the peplum to just work and flow into the volume of this jacket, because we've got the straight skirt underneath to complement and add balance. And if you did not know, one of the new trends for 2026 is volume on volume. We're not even worried about balance, honey. We're just making the looks work together. And as long as you can make it look intentional, cohesive, and not sloppy, it's a win, it's a go. Go for it. Volume on volume. Throw out all the balance rules. But this one does give us that nice balance. Again, the colors work together. This would be great if I had like an olive green or even a chocolate brown cami with the lace detail, very similar to the one that I had on earlier in the video. That under this jacket, I would have done just like a little half zip to let the cami and the lace peek out. That would have been an absolute vibe and a moment, and I'm looking for one. Those with a pair of really cute like satin shorts with like a little lace detail. That's going to be ever so cute. I think these are the ones. They're dirty. Gold detailing in the framing. It's got a little bit more of a softer ombre lens. Gives you a bit of that see-through detail. And yeah, I think this is the better option. Let's check the full look. So I know I said that there was 10 looks, but I nixed one of them because once I put it on, it was not giving what I had envisioned in my head, which is just a great reminder to let you know that anytime you're planning an outfit, especially if you are traveling or you've got a big event, make sure you try on the pieces, put it all together head to toe to ensure that it is giving what you intended. So I put that on. I said, yep, nix, right back into the closet. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's style inspo video. Be sure to let me know what was your favorite look, what was your favorite piece, and let me know if you intend to try to pull together any of these looks with pieces from your own wardrobe. Thank you so much for spending a portion of your day with me. I greatly appreciate it. Wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are walking in gratitude and that you are dreaming big and living even bigger. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!